Hello guys, welcome to my channel. So today we'll be talking about part 2 of my Australian journey, and the part 1 I have said all the process that we went through applying for the school and getting the admission. Now after you have gotten the admission and you have paid the fees, next thing is for school to send you the COE, that you're going to use to be applying for the visa. So I'm going to be talking about the visa application process in this part 2 and the requirements. So I will start with the requirements. So we have paid the school fees, and the school have accepted the fees and send us the COE. Yeah. So the requirement visa that you need is visa subclass 500. Yeah. Um, and you will need the COE, as I have said before. COE is just confirmation of enrollment, from the choosing Australian school, your choice of school. Um, Another thing also, immigration also need the English proficiency test, which can be IELTS or PTE or any other English test that you can write. They also need proof of your financial capacity to make sure that you're able to pay the tuition fees and also take care of yourself in Australia. Yeah, and again, you need to meet the health and character requirements of Australian student visa. Yeah, and the last one is overseas student health cover. So that is OSHC. Yeah. So this will cover, you have to pay for the one that will cover your entire duration of your school. Yeah. So if you're studying for 2 years masters, you have to pay the one that will cover the whole 2 years. And if you're studying for 3 years, you have to pay for the one that will cover the whole 3 years. Most of the schools will provide you with option of health insurance company that you can use. Like me, in my own time, my school has Medibank as their health insurance, so I followed along with that. I used Medibank, and I'm still using Medibank even though I'm now Australian citizen, because we just want to have a private health insurance alongside our Medicare. Yes. Um, so that is the requirement that you will be needing to apply for the visa. Yes. So applying for the visa. So when it got to the time of we applying for the visa, the agent, our agent was really good. Yeah, she was really really good, and we are still using her till now. Yes, because my two sisters are here, and I still use the same agent to bring my two sisters. Yes, she's really good. So when it got to the time of applying for the visa, she didn't want to do the family package for us, which her reason was we have to get more money into the account for the proof. And again, I have a child that was 5 years at that time. So Australian kid doesn't go to school until when they are 5. So because my daughter is 5 already, so we needed to pay school fees for her. So we have to get a school and pay for the fees for her. So at that time, we didn't know that until when it was the time for applying for the visa. Yeah. So she explained the reason why she didn't want to do the family package. So we said no, 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 no. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. So the option of Going alone was there, while my family joined me later, which I didn't agree on. My husband was like, yeah, we can do that, but I said, no, I'm not going to leave you and my daughter, and that is just 5, back in Nigeria, and I will travel alone. No. Even though I have family that can take care of my daughter very well, very, very well. My family is like really good. I adore them. Yeah, every single of my family member. Yeah. So I didn't say yes to that. So we are like checking it and working around it, to see what we can. I want to leave my family behind and travel alone. So we are just checking the option, the money involved, paying for my daughter's school fees, and we have also paid for my own school fees, which was a whole lot of money, even though we are like, oh, we have money at that time, but we're just checking. It will be like too much. It might not like carry us, as we planned, but on a second thought, we worked around it, and we decided to go along with family visa application. So she said, okay, she haven't done family visa application before. That was in 2016. That she always preferred to do single student, one person going first and the family joining. So we said, no, we don't want that, which she didn't want to do. So we decided to do it by ourselves. So I said to my husband, I can actually apply for this visa. Let's see what will happen, since we have the money to pay for my daughter's school fees, and also we have top up the amount that she was saying that we need to have in the account statement. So we decided to get the documents from the school, which was the COE that we needed. We had other documents that we have sent to her already. So she sent it to us, and I applied for our visa by myself. It took me time. It's a whole lot of pages to go through, fill, and you have to make sure that you're putting the right answer, the correct thing, because you might be required to get some documents to back them up, So I filled the whole thing, and they submitted the visa for 3 of us, me, my husband, and my daughter. And we receive a message, because after you submitted Australian visa, you will receive a message prompting you for what else to do, which was to do medical and biometrics. And before then, I didn't tell you guys, so Australia doesn't have any embassy, so they use electronic visa application platform. Everything have to be done electronically. Even when the visa will be granted, they will send you the visa grant on your email. Yes, you don't have to go for any interview. You don't have to go to any office. All your documents will have to be certified, and you have to upload all the required documents on the portal, which will be the IMI account that you're going to be created. Yes. And the embassy that we use, the Australia embassy that we use, was the South Africa one. Yes. So we chose the South Africa one, which was the closest one to Nigeria. Yes. So we submitted everything online, and got the HYPE ID for the medicals, printed it out, and we'll plan our journey to Lagos, because there was no center that does medical and biometrics in the East. So we have to plan to travel to Lagos, which we did, all of us. We traveled to Lagos, did our medical and biometrics. We are now waiting for the visa. We are praying, and again thinking that because it was a family visa, that they might not grant it, and all that. But as God may have it, our visa came out after 1 month plus of applying, so which was in April. I don't know the dates precisely, but I know we applied for that visa around late February in that 2016, and the visa was granted in April, sometime in April. Yeah. So, and I was supposed to start school in July. So we have to plan to travel. We have that April, May, and June to be in Australia. And mind you, we are coming here, we need to settle before any other thing. Yeah. So we plan our travel in June. We got a flight ticket for June 26th. Um, so we started like preparing, getting things ready, like it was a whole lot of process to go through, and packing and all that. So we got everything ready and off we go on the 26th of June 2016, and we arrive Australia 27th of June 2016. Yes. My husband friend, someone connected us to someone here who came to the airport to welcome us and took us to the apartment where we were going to be staying. Before then, even coming to Australia, we were like thinking, how are we going to manage for the apartment, accommodation, and all that. So, of going into a hotel, to stay while we look for any accommodation that we can find at that time. Before, the guy suggested staying in the same apartment they were sharing at that time. So we agreed. We stayed in the same shared apartment. Though it wasn't comfortable because we were just in one room. Yes, in one room with me, my husband, and my daughter. So we are not comfortable. So we started looking for another house after 2 weeks. Um, um, I would say about that process in my next video. Yeah, I will leave it here now, for the visa grant, and I will run through how we started to settle, our settling, and how we started to do other things after our arrival in Australia. Yes. So the next video will be about our settling, how we were able to settle, and how we were able to like start coping, in Australia, getting a job, and also being able to do things that we were like supposed to do. And yeah, so I will see you guys on my next video. Please share and subscribe. Thank you.